Right, hello everybody, welcome to the action. It's like Jess Hayes to our left is going to tee off now. We're killed up with the 10:39 tee group here. This is the 9th. It's going to be Jack Carter, Jake Stoneham and Jess Hayes. Here is Jess Hayes to your left, Leon. Welcome back to the action, everyone. Nice shot. Just going to move the buggy out of the way and then we're going to head to 8 holes. We've just got the two chaps about to tee off as well. So we're going to be doing a bit of hole-in-one hunting in this feature. We're going to grab a quick look at Jess just before we go off. Off it goes. It's a lovely shot straight down the fairway. Par 4 9th here. Good shot. 427 for the boys, 345 for the girls. Par 4 close out there from 9 here. Final day of the Faldo Series England South 2 Championship here at Goodwood on the park course. Wow, what a hit. That's it, a little bit right, but great to grab a quick look with Jess, shall we? Find out how it's going today. Jess, how's it going today? Are you well?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
These planes keep putting me off there.
Yeah.
You guys.
It's all right. It's quite nice to look at sometimes, to be honest.
It is, isn't it? It is. Look, front nine's almost complete. How's today gone for you?
A bit better than yesterday.
Yep.
Getting the feel of the greens a bit more, so that's nice. And yeah, enjoying the sun.
And of course the sun's come out. That's what we like, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's obviously 25th anniversary of the Faldo Series. What's it like playing a Faldo event?
It's really, really enjoyable. I think the atmosphere is very nice, and it's a very well-run event, which helps. And it's enjoyable to play with boys sometimes because go everyone.
Nice mix,
yeah, exactly. Changes it up a bit. So
fantastic. I'll let you crack on. Thanks for talking to us anyway. There you go. Lovely stuff. That is Jess Hayes there, just continuing her round here at the Par 4 9th. Remember, it's played over 2 days today. We're going to slowly make our way back, actually. We've got the two chaps as well, just walking up, Jack Carter and Jake Stoneham as well. Grab a quick word with them, just see how their rounds are going, right in the heart of the action. Now, very shortly, we're going to head to the Par 3/8 to do a bit of hole-in-one hunting. A couple of rip-roaring drives there, boys. That's what we like to see. How's it going today?
Yeah, it's going well. Started off quite nicely.
Yep.
A few mistakes, but just made a birdie on the last, so...
Bit different over 2 rounds. Does that change your mentality a bit?
Not really, you know. You're always trying to shoot as low as possible.
Yeah.
And
golf is golf at the end of the day, isn't it?
And have fun doing it. So,
Excellent. Good man. I'll let you crack on there. That was monster drive there. Monster drive. I'm not surprised you're about 6 years.
Yeah,
definitely 6
it
foot.
does help with the long arms, it does help. But
What's it like being playing this Faldo Series event?
that's good, yeah. I haven't played for a couple of years. I've been in America for uni, so it's first time back, but I play Goodwood quite a bit, so it's good to...
You know it well.
Yeah, it's good to be back, for sure.
Back to the States after this, or?
Yeah, on Monday, so...
Oh, nice. Oh, right. Oh, good.
I'm looking forward to it. A bit of prep to get going again. Haven't played many tournaments this summer, so that's good.
Well, best of luck back there anyway. We're going to crack on anyway. Thank you very much. Right, let's make our way back to the Par 3/8. It's the shortest Par 3 here at Goodwood. We're on the park course. We're going to see if we can catch our first ever live hole-in-one. No, we couldn't resist the opportunity to catch up with the players here at 9 though. In fact, all of the groups are almost out. I believe we've just got the very final group. The under 16 boys still to go out, but that is the final group. Then the leading 5 groups will be out on the course. Remember, there's going to be 5 champions today. The under 16 girls, the under 21 girls, the under 16 boys, the under 18 boys, and the under 21 boys as well. Now, we will bring you all of the leading group action a little bit later, but we couldn't resist the opportunity to see if we get our first ever live hole-in-one. Leon, grab a seat into the buggy, and we'll just take a very short drive, just popping through there. Whilst we do that, I believe we can actually pop the leaderboard up onto the screen, just so you can see how things are currently panning out at the very, very sharp end. Come on, ladies, I've got some very important questions to ask. chatting to a couple of the parents, I believe, here just walking across. Here's the guys, the next group through. We're obviously going to make our way to the 8th green, and we're going to just see if we can catch our first ever live hole-in-one. We've never ever done it ever in 2 years of live golf broadcasting. Will this be the moment? Comment below. Remember, we can see the comments. If you've got a friend or family member playing in the Faldo series today, please do show a message of support. Comment below. We can see them. We do want to hear from you. Here is the 8th green. So Leon, choose where you would like to go. There we go. They're coming from the left. So so is this going to be the broadcast? As we head to the 8th. Now the group we actually just saw walking past us was Tom Humphries, Sam Linsky and Oscar Lent. Tom plays out of Northants, a club we know very, very well. They all shot 77.5 over par yesterday. Now we're just waiting for the next group to come through as well. It is going to be Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark. Luke and Drew both shot 77.5 over yesterday. Ben Clark a 76.4 over. Oh no, sorry. Yes, no, that is right, isn't it? Yes. So Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes, Ben Clark, Group 20, teed off just after 10:57 this morning here at 8. So do get your comments in below. We can see the comments. We will read them out. And looking at this, it's quite a cruel pin actually, isn't it? It's cut very close to that tree. In fact, I'm not so sure how gettable it really is. You would have to shave the left side off that tree. It's always good to hear from the players, though. It's one thing we love to do. We're right in the heart of the action here. We're not in the studio. We are literally out on the course. I'm right next to the camera, who's at the back end of this 8th green. So the 8th here, 178 yards for the boys, 137 for the girls. This is makeable, isn't it? Although I think that tree might just wipe things out. Expect a lot of balls to land well off to the right of this pin. And it has hit the tree, it's gone for it. I didn't actually see it drop though. I don't know. I'm going to go make my way around, see if I can see where it dropped, but it definitely hit the trees, didn't it? Oh no, I can see it's actually right in the middle of these two trees, so it went for it, certainly went for it. Well, why wouldn't you? Monday's round, unfortunately, no play on Monday. The weather caused absolute chaos. It was a deluge of rain and of course unplayable, so it's now, instead of the traditional 3 rounds we have for the Faldo series, it's down to 2 rounds. Today is the final day. We are at Goodwood. You can tell that by the checkered flag on the flags. Nice little touch. The motorsport track just down the road. Of course, we've got the race course as well, and it does. There's definitely an airstrip around here as well because we've had quite a lot of planes flying around. Obviously, a few lessons going on today. As we saw there, that second shot ended well off to the right, the back end of the green, which is the safe area to be. Although it's a long 2-putt from there. The ball's up in the air. It looks a good line from the tee. And it's stopped dead, hasn't it? And that's probably textbook, really, to play this hole safe. Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark. Luke and Drew both in the under-16 boys. Ben Clark in the under-21s. Now remember, with the 5 age categories we have today, there could be 5 playoffs as well. Now that's, because it's only 2 rounds, the likelihood of that is increased quite dramatically. So what do you think? Will we have, how many playoffs? In fact, not will we have, I'm pretty confident we will have a playoff, but how many do you think we'll have? Comment below. The answer is quite simple. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. What do you think? Comment below. How many playoffs will we have today? We could have a playoff in each age category. The under-16 girls, the under-21 girls, the under-16 boys, the under-18 boys and the under-21 boys. The under-16 boys final group are just teeing off at the first as we speak. So all the leading groups are now out on the course here at Goodwood. So there we go. That was that first tee shot, hit the tree. We heard it, didn't we? It landed plumb centre in between those two trees. It's actually quite a nice lie from there. We are at 8. Every group is now either finished or is now out on the course. The early groups this morning, a couple of them are now home. Go on, hit the left bridge. Go on, go on, go on. Great shot from there. Look, be a great up and down. That will be to a save par. Still work to do there to save par. Like I said, it's a long, long, long old way from there. And still left it, what, 5 feet or so. Language tells you, doesn't it? It's not going in. It's well off to the right hand short. So this is Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark, Group 20, 10:57 tee time. In it goes. Good stuff. Great stuff. What an up and down that is to save par. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to grab a word of him as well, actually. There you go, good stuff. I'm going to grab a quick word of him before he runs away, and I want to find out more about this tree up here. That's how you do that, isn't it? Lovely little up and down. Just quickly, when you're still on that tee, how much of a deterrent is this tree? I mean, you obviously went for it, but does it kind of put you off a bit?
I did push it, to be honest, but yeah, it does catch your eye on the tee. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, for anyone else coming through, definitely not a place to miss. That's for sure. Definitely go left.
Go left, there you go, that's the advice. Cheers mate, best of luck. Yeah, that's the advice, go left, which does probably unfortunately mean it's unlikely we're going to see a hole in one, but hey, you just never know. You could go for it. Unfortunately, just where they've cut the pin might just wipe that one out, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. This is live sport after all. We don't know what's going to happen. We are here live right now at the heart of the 8th. It really is going to be a cracker. Do we have the next group coming up? I can't see whether they are or not. No, not yet, but it won't be too long to go before we have Kenice Green, Wilf Rush and Kazuya Dimiosi. We have Kenice in the under 21s. in the girls category from Cairn Golf Links, shot at 76.4 over. As you can see, we're just panning over to the green adjacent to us. And all I can hear is planes everywhere. It's roaring around here at Goodwood today. We've seen Spitfires, we've heard the racing cars. Oh, and he goes. Gentle little tapping. And off they go, and I believe it's quite good timing, because if I believe correctly, we are about to see the next group coming through here at 8. So I don't think we have that long to wait. It's very inviting here, isn't it? It reminds me actually of, is it the 15th or 16th at Wentworth, the par 3. I think it might be the 16th, isn't it? That little par 3. You've got to hit it up high onto the ridge. So yes, the next group are about to come down behind us very shortly, but I think, have we got the camera on something? Oh, and here they come, yes, great stuff. Oh, and here they come behind us now. Well spotted, Leon. Yes, the next group coming through here at the par 3 8th. And it is going to be Kenise Screen, Wilf Rush and Kazea Dimiosi. I hope I'm saying that right. Kazea out of Wentworth, Kenise out of Cairns, and Wilf Rush out of Mid Hearts. All shot 76.4 over par and all in contention. So go left was the advice, and it's not hard to see why. It's a bit of a cruel pin, this one. Almost wipes out the hole in one. No, we're going to stick with it anyway, because it's a very picturesque hole, I have to see. We've got a bit of action right behind us too. I've just seen a catering car go past as well on the road. Maybe we might see a few nice motors coming along too. I thought that line looked pretty good. It looked dead straight to me, and it's gone the safe way. It's gone right, hasn't it? But it's still a long way to the pin from there. So Kenise in the under-21 girls, Wilf Rush in the under-21 boys, and Kazea in the under-18 boys. So Kenise is actually the leading girl outside of the top 2 age categories. So here we go. Could this be the moment? First ever live hole in one. It's going to be some shot if it's going to be. Just mainly because where the pin is cut, it's going left. And yeah, it's well left, isn't it? It's left and short. So here is Kenise. 76 yesterday, 4 over par. Looks good. This has gone a little bit more to the right. You can tell it's good because they hold the pose, and it's a great shot. Yes, it is indeed. A wonderful shot by Knies. That's how you do that. What hole is this? What hole is this?
I think it's 10, maybe to stop, I think.
10.
9.
Oh, it must be 10. Great, cheers. It's quite handy, yes, actually. Just behind us is the 10th hole, actually, and just walking up is a group we've just spoken to, actually. Jack Carter, Jake Stoneham and Jess Hayes just coming up behind us too. If you turn around, Leon, you'll be able to see. So, yeah, so the group we started with in this broadcast, as they just teed off at 9 and now coming up 10. Here is Jack Carter, Jake Stoneham and Jess Hayes. Ooh, big shout, 4 left and it's landed just up here. Almost. And it is literally... I thought it landed. It's just here, isn't it? Callaway. Callaway? He's playing Callaway.
He was playing Strixon, but I don't know if it's like
Was
a
he?
second ball or something.
Oh, right. Okay, there's a Callaway. Definitely a Callaway there.
He hit, yeah.
Oh, it landed around here, didn't it? Right, we're just going to turn attention back to the 8th green just whilst I try and work out with this group. I think this is your second, mate. Callaway. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So here we are back at 8. Can we get up and down from here to save par? Got to put it close. There's going to be a bit of work to do from there. So here we are right now back at 8 with Knies Green, Wilf Rush and Kazea Demosi, Group 21. Oh, it's a good shot as well. Stop, stop, stop. Go on, go on. Oh, stop, stop, stop. So that was for par. Now this is Knies. This is for birdie for Knies. Go on, go on. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you on? Off?
We're on.
Most of the sun's out.
It's a nice day today, isn't it? Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I've been replying to a lot of emails, unfortunately. I've just been looking down at my phone for quite.
It's a work from home day today.
My business is struggling. So I do live entertainment and events.
Yeah. Tough time. Go on. Yes.
Yeah, well done.
Great.
Froze a little bit in that first one.
Happens, unfortunately, yeah.
I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Lovely stuff. Great. I'll have a quick word of Kenny, shall we? Because she set that out to a tee with a wonderful, wonderful tee shot and put it away for a birdie. Kenny, that's how you do that, isn't it? Wonderful tee shot, by the way. What did you have in your hand when you off the tee?
An 8 iron.
An 8 iron. Great
Yeah.
shot. Set it up nicely. How much of a deterrent is this tree here?
Not much, actually. You can kind of go for the bigger side of the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
How's it going today anyway, the rest of the first 7?
I need to hold a few more putts, but if I keep doing that, I might get better.
Fantastic, long way to go.
Yeah.
Excellent, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Lovely, jubbly. Let's keep going. Let's stay here down at 8 as well, because we will have the next group coming through very, very shortly. In fact, we should have the next group coming through 10 as well. Just behind you is the 10th, and as we saw there, we just had Jess Hayes just finishing up there, and with Jack Carter and Jake Stoneham in that group. I'm going to have a little... In fact, actually, sorry, Leon, stay here because the next group are coming through 8. Apologies here, we're almost ready to go. The green is clear. Is this now going to be that moment we catch our first ever live hole-in-one? It's certainly an advantage to the girls here, isn't it? Unfortunately, we've not got any more girls coming through till the final. Is it the under-16 group? Which will be coming through. They teed off at 12:06, so a little bit of time yet before they come through. Half hour or so. So the 8th here, 178 yards for the boys, 137 for the girls. For the boys, it's going to be tricky, isn't it? You've got to, it's quite tight, sort of the first 50, 60 yards or so. Safe areas on the left. I mean, Plum Centre here is the ideal place to go, really, if you can. And actually, I think this looks quite good. Will it clip that tree? And it's not, and that is a very good shot. It's literally could have just done with half a club length, a little bit more, just to push it on a touch, but it's in a good place. I'm stood underneath these aeroplanes as they keep coming over, and I feel like it's like an old war movie. They start firing the guns out, they'll have to run. So the next group through, this is Marley Reid, Monty Holcomb and Aidan Knight here, all in the under-16 boys and all shot 76, 4 over par yesterday. Marley out of Thorndon Park, Monty out of Walton Heath and Aidan out of Tidworth. And what a shot that is. That is a great shot from there. That is the shot so far, best shot we've seen here at the 8th. Oh, another great shot. That is how you do it. Wow. That is how you do it. Incredible stuff. Now, whilst you wait for the group to come up, we can actually catch the group coming up 10 as well. Which I believe will be Tom Humphries, Sam Linsky and Oscar Lent. So we're doing a bit of hole-in-one hunting here. We've almost had two just there as well, would you believe? Good shot onto the 10th. You're currently looking at the 10th green. It's Tom Humphries, Sam Linsky and Oscar Lentz just coming up now. Remember, we can see the comments. Hello everybody, and do tell us where you're watching from today. We always like to know where people are watching from. We are broadcasting with our good friends Golf Asia over in Singapore as well, and a number of media houses here in the UK. So do tell us, where are you watching from? Are you at home today? Are you at work? Whereabouts in the country or overseas are you watching? We want to hear from you. Comment below. We'll read them out. We can see the comments. Best place to comment, probably the Faldo series on Facebook. You can also access us at Content Live Golf, but it doesn't matter, wherever you're watching from. We do always go back and check everything if we don't read it out immediately, but please do comment. We can see. Give us a like, give us a share as well. We're out in the heart of the action. We're just going to bring the action back to the 8th now. As you can see, the three gentlemen just walking up. Marley Reid, Monty Holcomb and Aidan Knight here. Group 22 teed off at 11:21 this morning. We're on the park course here at Goodwood, and it is glorious. It certainly is glorious, Goodwood. It's living up to its name. The sun is shining. A stark contrast to the conditions on Monday, when unfortunately there was no play at all because of the treacherous weather. The crowd watching here as well. It is nice to have spectators back. It's been hard to come back for a while now, but it's always nice to see a lot of people. There's always a buzz around the clubhouse, especially when the sun shines, as it should do. We are in August, aren't we? It's glorious weather, as it should be glorious weather too. Here for birdie. Go on. Stop. You often forget, don't you? It can be quite intimidating with a camera. I often forget, because the standard of play is so good. You often forget they're just teenagers, a lot of these players. If you are interested in playing in the Faldo series, there is a link in the body of this broadcast that takes you straight through to the Faldo series website. Please do click it. You get a lot more information. You get in contact with us too. You can also contact us on social media too. So whichever is your preferred method of choice, get in contact. We will get back to you. Get in. Oh, that was for birdie as well. Oh, I don't believe it. Tuck it away just for par there. Might be ruining that one. Bit of a missed opportunity. spin it drops. Good stuff. There it goes. We would normally go grab a word, but the next group are literally on the tee now, so we're going to stick around here. We've got Harry Flynn, James Brash and Will Wright, all in the under-16 boys category, all shot 76-4 over par yesterday too. We are going to stay right here, right now for a hole-in-one hunting. Could this be the moment? It's gone off to the left as we're looking at it right on the tee, so it could be good. It just needs a bit of rollout, but it's a great line, and it's a very confident stroke there, isn't it? And a decent birdie opportunity there. This is Group 23, Harry Flynn, James Brash and Will Wright. Harry Flynn out of Epping, James Brash from Fox Hills and Will Wright from Chelmsford. This looks a good line as well. Does it have the legs? Let's find out. Oh, it's just a touch short, isn't it? Could have just done with just an extra Weetabix this morning, just to patter it through. So here we go, last chance with this group to get our first ever live hole-in-one. Can it be done? Balls up again, it's a good line. Oh, and it's hit the tree, really went for it, didn't it? It's clipped the tree. I'm surprised to say it's actually only the second time we've seen that tree be clipped, so they're going to come up, and yeah, what a bit of a shame that is. Whilst they're walking up, we just pan back to the 10th fairway. Looks like a bit of work going on here for David, the referee over there. As we turn attentions back to Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark, about to play their second shots at the 10th. The par 4 10th 355 for the boys. So it's a good place to stand here, isn't it? Plenty of action constantly on the go here. We're at the 8th, but we've got the 10th right next to us, and we're just picking them up as they come through. Of course, we've seen all of these groups at 8 as well. And we're just looking now at Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark. The ball's up in the air. Coming onto the green, and it stops dead, doesn't it? Stops dead, but it's safely on the green. Right, so let's turn our attention then back to the 8th here. And as we saw, that ball that unfortunately clipped that tree, didn't it, and stopped short. So we are back with Harry Flynn, James Brash and Will Wright here, 11:30 tee time. All under 16 boys, all shot 76 yesterday. Up it goes. Well, that's it. Slow down, stop, 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 stop. Just taking the time, no need to rush. Here we are at the 8, right in the heart of the action. So here we are, Henry Flynn, James Brash, Will Wright. Go on, go on. Ah, yes. Just short, isn't it? That'll be frustrating. I believe that was for par as well, so that will be a bogey 4 here at the par 3/8. Right, so we're just turning the camera back here, as we can see Luke Jenkins, Drew Sykes and Ben Clark just finishing up at 10. Group number 20. Right, so we're just going to stick around here at the 10th just for a little bit, just whilst we wait for the next group to come through. We are going to catch Kenny Screen, Wilf Rush and Kazir Dimiosi coming up the 10th as well. We are just waiting for the next group to come through at the 8th, so we're going to stick around up here, don't go anywhere. Plenty of action still to bring you live throughout the day here at Goodwood as well. After we've ended this broadcast, we're going to go get a spot of lunch. Whilst we do that, we are going to broadcast out the live leaderboard for you. Then we're going to get out onto the course and follow the final groups as they make their way probably halfway around the course. We're also going to bring you the live ceremony a little bit later, the prize giving ceremony, and of course any playoffs that there might be too. Remember, there could be 5 playoffs today. Exciting stuff indeed. All right, not a lot happening down at 10, so let's come back to 8 then, because the next group are now on the tee box. And this is going to be group 24. It's going to be Harry Oddie, Rhys Williams and Jake Moore. Both Harry and Rhys in the under 21 boys category. Jake Moore in the under 18 boys. All three chaps shot a 75 yesterday. That's 3 over par. That's how they started their day today. Harry Oddie out of Northamptonshire County, Rhys Williams out of Fox Hills, and Jake Moore out of Ferndown. So here we go. Is this the opportunity right now for our first ever live hole-in-one? Fingers crossed. It's group 24. It's straight, I think. I think it's fairly straight. Does it have the legs? And it yeah, slams into the green there. What a thump that was. Lovely. Okay, this one looks good. This one looks good. I think it came right off the tee, left as we're looking at it on the camera. And it is good. Look at that. What a shot that is. What an absolute beauty. And another great shot. That's obviously exactly where you want to put it. As we said before, that tree on the left over here just makes you think twice about actually going for the hole-in-one. Another good shot there. Actually, look, if you just pan around onto the 10th green very quickly, I just heard the ball drop. Look at that shot. That's the second shot, by the way. What a shot that was. Look at it. It's what, 1.5 feet away from the flag. Absolutely sensational. It'll be interesting to see who that was. Pan even further to your right, you can see Kenise Green's about to play her second shot here at the par 4 10th. Nicely up in the air. I've lost eyes on it now though, and it is, oh my word, what a shot that is. 2 incredible shots into this 10th green. Wow. That is how you do that, isn't it? My word. And a nod from Leon, who's holding the camera, a nod of appreciation, and rightly so, because that was incredible stuff indeed. And yeah, we've got well spotted, Leon. Yep, absolutely. Here comes the third player, well over on the right there. You're okay over there though. Just cleared that line of trees, so no problem. Hey, you're right. Yeah, not bad. Join the sun now, finally.
We always watch you racing around the place.
Oh, glad to.
My girls were laughing when you were following the coverage and you were in their buggy.
Okay.
They were like, he is a great job.
There you go.
Good shots.
3 good shots there.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Who are you with, sir? Kenise. Oh, great, yeah, just wait to her. Yeah. At the 8.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, birdie, yeah, she. Right, Leon, if you just turn around actually, because we'll just bring attention back to 8 very quickly. Here we do have Harry Oddie, Rhys Williams and Jake Moore. So we are back with group 24, Harry Oddie, Rhys Williams and Jake Moore here at the 8th green par 3. All of these are 4 birdie opportunities. Go on. I had a few comments coming in. Thanks for commenting, everybody. Roger Neil Andrews says he's watching from sunny Southampton. Not too far away from you, Roger. Liliani is watching from Mendoza, Argentina, would you believe? Wow. Fantastic stuff. Hello. What's the weather like in Argentina right now? What time is it in Argentina? If you're still watching Liliana, what time is it where you are? Southern Hemisphere, probably the height of winter, still probably warmer than it is here. Oh, it doesn't quite have the legs, does it? As they always say, 100% of short putts don't go in. Get in. Oh, unlucky. So there's a road that sort of runs adjacent to the 10th, and as you can imagine, where we are here at Goodwood, there's 1 or 2 nice motors driving in and out. Not sure my Peugeot would quite fit the bill. In it goes, great stuff. Let's just quickly turn attention back to 10, because we are just seeing the last couple of putts hole out. In it goes. So we are back to looking at Kenny's screen. Wilf Rush and Kezi Antimiosi, Group 21. Up at 10. Well, we are just going to stick around for one more group here at 8. Good timing, because they're just literally approaching the 8th tee box now as well. So here they come, and into your shot comes Ben Bolton, Tyler Weaver and Toby Prezi. Tyler Weaver, winner last time out, of course, at Kedleston Park. Big shout out for us somewhere out on the course. No, we're not here though. Tyler Weaver picking up the under-16 boys championship, Midlands championship last week at Kedleston Park. He is going to the Faldo Series Grand Final later this year. He was all in red yesterday, not today. Yesterday, last week at Kedleston during his final round. And he's going well again. Shot 75 yesterday, 3 over par out of Bury St Edmunds. Ben Bolton, also 75, 3 over out of Enville. And Toby Prezi, also 75, 3 over par out of Castle Royal. Teed off at 11:48, Group 25 here at the par 3 8th. So here they come. I think it's going to be quite good. It's looking like it's going to be in the heart of the green. Let's have a look. And yeah, just push on a little bit more. Just want a little bit more roll out, I think. So here we go, last chance for us in this broadcast. The ball's up. Come on. And it's a good shot. It's a very good shot. And it's a good way. We're just going to watch this group hole out and we're going to get ourselves off for a spot of lunch. Oh, excuse me. Just had a fly go into my mouth. Got quite a lot of wildlife around here. It seems like the flying lessons have paused for a little bit. Just as I said that, there's a Spitfire literally, Leon, about to go over your head and it looks incredible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's we've been saying it a few times today. I mean, what a golf course it is here. Really, really, you've got a golf course. Oh, to be the Duke of Richmond, huh? Former Lord March, of course. They're now the Duke of Richmond. You've got a golf course, 2 courses as well. We just turned attention back to the 10th here. You've got a race track, motorsport track. You've got a horse racing track as well. And it looks like you've got a light aircraft airport too. Not a bad life, is it? Second shot in. Right, the shot's been played. Let's just come back to 8 here. I can see Tyler Weaver there. He's wearing blue today in the light blue top over on the left. As I said before, your Midlands under-16 boys champion last week. He is going to the Faldo Series Grand Final later this year. So here we are, Ben Bolton, Tyler Weaver and Toby Prezi here, all under 16 boys, group 25. This is for birdie. This is Tyler Weaver now for birdie. Still work to do to save par there. So it's a long putt, but it is a putt for birdie. Go on, go on. Oh. Once this group hold out, we're going to head to a short break. We're going to pop the leaderboard up, but when we come back, we're going to be with the leading groups out on the course. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be live action right through to the end. Tyler Weaver there. Well, it's been a great day's play so far here at Goodwood. There's still a lot of action to bring you as well. The leading groups are out on the course, and in the next broadcast, the next main show broadcast, we'll be catching up with them as well. And it goes, right, there we go, that rounds out our hole-in-one hunting session here. We didn't get to see one, unfortunately the pin cut well off to the left, makes it very, very difficult indeed, doesn't it? We've still got a lot of action to bring you. Just been quiet because we've got a bit of action going on at the 10th green, so I'll just stay quiet. We're going to cut off to a break. We're going to pop the live leaderboard and broadcast that out for you so you can see how things are panning out. The leading groups are all out on the course. When we come back, we'll be live with those leading groups all the way to the finish. It's going to be a thriller. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Now, just before we head off, you obviously know about the Faldo series over here in Europe. It's the 25th anniversary, but there's also the Hurricane series over in the States. And if you've ever wondered what that is, we've got a little video to play out for you now about the Hurricane series. I'll see you live very soon.
We want to create the largest junior golf series that's ever been created here in the United States.
trying to give them that great opportunity and great experiences.